Hey guys, it's Allison from Allison Jensen Crafts, and I'm here for Planet Sunday. So I am not an American, so the inspiration piece was a little bit challenging for me this week. So this is kind of as close as I could get. I looked through my stickers, and this was the only kit I had that had like red. It doesn't really have that much white, but it has red and blue and a little bit of white. It's mostly pink, but it's kind of as close as I could get to the colors. I don't have anything with fireworks, unfortunately. But yeah, so you did see the inspiration piece at the beginning, and yeah, this is as close as I'm getting. So this kit is from a Canadian company called White Deer Stationery Co. So I just took the bottom washi because this kit is meant for an Erin Condren. I just took the bottom washi and I put it along the sides, and then I cut it down, and now I'm just on Monday, and I put down a to-do header and a full box and a checklist on top of that, and then I put a half box at the bottom in case we end up doing anything, and then just in the notes section I put a full box. And then on Tuesday, my husband works shift work, so he's also off on Tuesday. So on the days he's off, I like to put to-do lists because we usually are out and about. So I just put a to-do header again and a full box and a checklist. And then I'm putting a bill due down just because our Netflix bill is due that day. And then below that, I'm putting a TV little thing because The Bachelorette. I watch The Bachelorette on Tuesdays because we don't have cable, so I watch it online after it's done. So on Wednesdays, we have our play group. So I'm just going to take two half boxes and a to-do header because I have a couple of things I also need to do that day because we only have one car, so I just drive my husband to work on the days because he's working that day on the days that we have playgroup. So I'm just taking a half box and then this other half box from another Canadian store called Anxiety Aids. I like to use that one for my playgroup because it looks like a playgroup sort of thing. So I put that down as well as some washi to cover up the rest of the space because I like to plan with no white space if possible. I just really like the way it looks. So on Thursday, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I do end up kind of peeling some stuff up. But on Thursday, we did have a bill due and then not really anything else. I do have to film a plan with me that day, so yeah, so I just wanted to put a full box down, and then I put this little thing and I just covered the icon on there with I don't know what it is. I'm sure you guys can see it, but my editor makes it so the screen is just small, so it's hard to tell what it is. So on Friday, I am taking another full box and a half box and layering them. And then I remembered on Wednesday, I put a to-do header, but I forgot to put the little checklist, so I just put 3 checklists in, 3 hearts of the checklist in because I didn't think that I would have a ton to do that day, but a little bit anyway. And then, sorry, my phone is making so much noise right now. And then on the Wednesday, I realized I wanted to mark that my husband was working that day, and as well as the Thursday and the Friday because my husband works shift work. So I put the little things with the asterisks in there just because, yeah. And then on Saturday, I'm putting a full box, and then I realized I wanted to put a to-do header because we're actually leaving for our vacation on the Sunday, so we have a ton to do on the Saturday because we're going for a week. So I wanted to put a to-do header. And then I put a little thing because we had a bill due that day and a checklist, and then also a piece of washi because I thought I didn't have anything else to do that day, but I actually have one more thing. And then on the Sunday, I just put a full box and a half box because we're just going to be driving most of the day that day. So we don't have a ton to do. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I just wasn't thinking. So now I'm just taking a piece of washi and filling up the rest of that little sidebar area because I don't really have anything I need to put in there because I also use a larger planner. So yeah, now I'm just writing in what I need to do. So I'm writing in Netflix and The Bachelorette because those are my things. And then on Saturday, I realized we should probably go grocery shopping before we leave because our province has way less taxes than the province we're going to. So groceries are cheaper here, basically. And then on Wednesday, I just wrote in our play group, and then my husband was working, and then I needed to drive him to work and pick him up. And then on Thursday, I'm just writing that he's working again, and then I wrote our gas bills due that day, as well as Friday. I wrote that he was working, and then I realized I forgot to put the weekend banner down, and I kind of was like, maybe I won't put it, or maybe I'll try to peel some up. And I was like, no, I like it too much, so I just kind of stuck it on top, and it doesn't look perfect, but whatever. It is what it is. So on Friday, it's payday, and I couldn't find like a payday icon or anything in any of the stuff that I had, so I just used an asterisk and then, or asterisk, or however you say it. And then on Saturday we had another bill due, so I used a little $sign from a sampler from Let's Planet. And then I'm using this little suitcase for prep for our trip from, the Alley Cat shop. And I think this car is also from there. And then this little planner's from White Deer Stationery Co. came with this kit. It was like a little sampler. And I'm just using a little thing because I need to film a plan with me on Wednesday as well, because I do 2 a week now. And then I'm using this little pay the bills thing from Let's Planet, and now I'm just using some deco, and I love the deco in this kit. I think it's so cute. And this little wreath kind of looked weird because it was white inside, so I added some stuff, and I ended up taking out the bow that I put in there and moving it elsewhere, but it's there when you see me doing it, and then at the end you don't see me doing it. This little fox was kind of hard. The bigger pieces of deco were hard to use. I didn't end up using all 3 foxes just because there wasn't room. And there's one of the foxes is already in that half box on the sidebar area anyway, so I just didn't end up putting it there. And then I think I'm just going to show you guys what I have left, which is a lot because this kit is meant for a full Erin Condren. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out our Facebook group, and yeah, bye!